Hello, my name's Lesley Atherton and this is a piece of writing called Hot Flushes. Eating something as innocuous as a bean salad is usually enough to send my temperature sky high. But 3 slices of Diane's chocolate birthday cake caused my breath to quicken, my body to tense and my cheeks to redden with the worst intensity of horrible hormonal heat. George, half naked and even sweatier, was scraping half-heartedly at the living room wall as I rushed, panting, en route to the open window. As I found myself with a pizza menu in front of the calming breeze, George looked towards me and smiled in that lascivious way men do when they think they've got lucky. Even revolting pot-bellied elephants like him. He laid his scraper on the arm of my velvet-covered sofa, fabric £16 a metre, and I scowled pointedly towards it, but he ignored my scowl and picked up his clean and as yet unused paintbrush. "Well, sweetheart," he said, "thought you wanted your wall stripping, but you got me stripping instead. Look at you, flushed and ready, just 'cause I took my shirt off. Here, I got a good one for you." He gestured to me with the paintbrush. "Take your top off too, and we'll play brush strokes. All the ladies like it. Gets them going, you know. A little bit of foreplay, you know." Beads of sweat dripped into the hollow of my back, skimmed across my beetle tattoo and disappeared to God knows where. I shivered. It was now or never. "George Mason," I began, my voice cracking with nerves. "Yes, my lovely?" His fingers were flicking against the fluffy newness of the paintbrush. His eyes were narrowing. He was a man in full seduction mode. I cleared my throat. I'm having a hot flush, not a passionate expectation. "You know, that's why I love you, mature ladies," said George. "One thing leads to another. Hot flush, hot sex." He moved towards me and the paintbrush neared my upper chest. He waggled it, presumably in an attempt to be provocative. It wasn't. A deep breath steeled me for my next words as my right hand kept half-naked George and his paintbrush at a distance. I stared deep into his eyes. "I'm a reporter for Tradesman Telly. I'm sure you've heard of us. We make anti-crime programmes, and my specialty is the protection of customers from the worst of tradesman molesters, especially men like you, who dip your hands and other appendages into places you shouldn't." George's brush dropped cleanly to the carpet, and this decorator from hell slumped into a velvet-covered armchair. I'd have a heck of a lot of disinfecting to do once he'd gone. Remind me never to allow my own home to be used for a shoot. Some of these guys are disgusting.